Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2020 Hulu original film Palm Springs. I'm going to go down my list of cast and characters. Niles is played by Andy Samberg. Sarah is played by Kristen Milioti. I'm going to be butchering names. Roy is J.K. Simmons. Howard is Peter Gallagher. Misty is Meredith Hagner. Tala is Camila Mendez. Abe is Tyler Hoechlin. Trevor is Chris Pang. Chris Pang, he's been in a bunch of stuff. I had no clue, to be completely honest, that Camila Mendez and Tyler Hoechlin was in this. Had no clue. I had a friend tell me I was going to love this movie. It's a quick hour-and-a-half long movie, brand new Hulu film. Didn't see a trailer, didn't know it existed. I love Andy Samberg, so I was going to watch it because it's Andy Samberg. It's a comedy film. There's a lot of drama in this. But I had no clue Tyler and Camila were in this, let alone that they were both playing a married couple. This takes place on their wedding, November 9th in Palm Springs at this at Palm Springs. There's their wedding, but with Kristen Milioti's character of Sarah. Sarah is Tala's older sister by 7 years. Sarah had slept with Abe, who's Tyler's character, Tala's future husband, the night before. Big mess up. But Andy Samberg and J.K. Simmons are stuck in a time loop that is kind of explained that there's this mystical force in a cave in Palm Springs, and it's only revealed after a volcano. So they themselves keep reliving November 9th over and over and over again, and how they choose to live it, is to be decided. Eventually, Niles decides that he's going to start to flirt and hook up and hang out with Sarah's character. Kristen's character, right? Kristen Milioti. Yes, okay. So they hang out in the past. He does this thing. He lives day by day, sleeps with who he wants, dies how he wants, but he always makes sure that pain is real. He's very nihilistic, but then the second go around when he tries to hang out with Sarah, he becomes more real and conscious to feelings, and he actually starts to fall in love with her. So he has this nice heart-to-heart with Roy after Roy's trying to hunt him. Sarah then goes off on her own and realizes she doesn't want to be the cheating sister, and she wants to do better, and she starts to study quantum physics and starts to test her theories that by sending a goat with C4 into this cave, and if you waited the exact moment and blast yourself at 3.2 seconds, then you can escape the loop because the goat proved it. So the theory at the end is, can Sarah and Niles escape the loop together? And if they do escape together, what are they going to do together? So they go to this house in the area and just hang out in the pool. So you're left with did they escape, did they not escape? And then the family eventually comes back, and Andy plays a joke saying, guess they come back on November 10th. But turns out Sarah left J.K. Simmons' character of Roy a message saying, hey, we have this theory, we're going to try it if you want to join us. He doesn't hear it until like the day after, or he hears it, but he doesn't think it's real. So then he goes to the wedding to meet Niles again to say, hey, I heard your girlfriend's theory, let's try this. And Niles is like, I don't know who you are. Like, have I met you? So then it's this whole haha. So J.K. Simmons is stuck in the loop, but Niles and Sarah escape the loop. It's pretty neat because we've seen time loop stories plenty of times. Naked was a time loop story on Netflix recently. That was hysterical, but it's not really explained how the time loop happens. Bill and Ted is a time loop, but it's always a beautiful time loop. Groundhog Day is historic in itself. Granted, Bill and Ted is more time jumping. Like Back to the Future is time jumping. Bill and Ted's not a time loop. Okay, I correct myself. Happy Death Day, and Happy Death Day to You is a perfectly explained time loop movie. That the first movie, it's just pure horror, and you don't really understand why she's still dying. But in the second one, they explain why she's dying. They literally explain why she's dying, and it's just so cool having the sci-fi aspect to it. I love Happy Death Day. We've talked about this numerous times. I want to get that baby mask this year for Halloween. But yeah, Palm Springs, brand new on Hulu, 2020 Hulu. Awesome film. Go check it out. Mucho mahalo.